Watching this, you can stand up, reach down and touch your toes. Okay, as you reach down, I'm feeling discomfort. As you reach down, start feeling discomfort. If you're unable to touch the ground, there's going to be a discomfort. That's the safety system I'm talking about. A lot of people are going to say that's pain. It's not pain. That's just a signal. It's been delivered by your muscles to say, hey, we haven't been here in a long time. So what are you doing? It's letting you know that the length of this muscle, these muscles, have been met, and it's like that safety signal's going to come on in a form of discomfort. If you can touch the floor without any discomfort, that's real good. Your flexibility, you got a high percentage of flexibility. Okay, and that's all we're trying to get to. But I want to show you what we're working on, and that's all that is your homeo going. Hey, what's going on? Homeo is your intelligence, onboard intelligence. Okay, and it's smarter than all of us put together. It's just one of them. It's smarter. This is where people get the notion you don't know everything. It's a good point. The homeo knows everything about you. It's like if you don't have a relationship with this, with your homeo, with yourself, basically, your intellect is. And your homeo is the mental aspect. It's the mental intel. Brain. Flesh is not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. The point is this: you've got a heart, and I'm telling you that the homeo is the intel, but this little bugger right here is, I don't know, the key. I don't know how to explain it to you. This is where the fruit of the spirit comes from, blah, blah, blah. So there's already information out there on it. Your homeo is, say, your Holy Spirit is what it's supposed to be. So you take it spiritually. We're not going to disagree with that, okay? But I say your homeo's in your brain, but it's like and that's flesh. But then like your heart also is within. The homeo takes all this information from the physical as well as the mental. And this is where say my heart's broken, is because it's taking all these feelings, behaviors, and you got a lot of information that's going on that I can only just think of it, But it's like, do your research, find out what you can. It pumps by itself, love dub. You can't cut it off. It's just like respiratory. Control these. Homeo controls these. Again, this is your Holy Spirit. When it comes to brain, it goes flesh. The book says about flesh. I don't have to repeat that. flesh. It's like what you want to do is have a relationship with this, because we're out here making a lot of decisions just with the brain, mentally, without the physical. And it's like I don't have to make anything up. All you have to do is look at the news, look at social media. All that's going on is just mental decisions minus physical. And like I was telling you, the homeo keeps the range of motion. That's getting, say, stress makes the body contract or tighten up. When it does that, it decreases your range of motion. The smaller the degree of range of motion gets, the more contained we feel. Okay? You got a lot of contained brains working on trying to solve problems caused by this formula working together. It's like I didn't really know all this as I came through some growth in hip hop. It's like there's other music that I very much enjoy. It's like I'm learning to like a whole lot more music, but it's like music is rhythm. Okay, and hip hop pretty much gave me personally the rhythm that I needed to intellectually get into what I'm into now. Rock and roll, don't get it twisted now. I like all kind of music. I'm not prejudiced to any music, but it's like hip hop is what we cut our teeth on. Call it trance, house. Just don't let this fool you. I'm a hip hop head. I love hip hop. In between this right here, and it's like it's positive here. And the reason why it's positive is because, again, like I was saying, they had the war on drugs that hit. Now, people my age were caught up in this era of destruction. My age, about caught up in this, and it's like they're making different decisions, negative decisions, not very helpful decisions. It's like we don't know what's going on because we're coming out from disco. It's like we got like a buzz on, hip hop hits, and it's like that buzz is stimulated and blah 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 blah. It's a little far out. It's 95. It's like you'll have to get your date. But anyway, people my age didn't even really. They were in like the, so you got hip hop on one side and you got drugs on the other side. I wasn't in that, but from the history, most of the people my age got into the drugs aspect of it. You still had hip hop bouncing up against this, and it's like hip hop started, or what's going on here. Now these were youngsters. These were youngsters that were too young to get into the drug game. They start deviating what was safe, keep them out of trouble. That's what breakdancing done. It's like they stayed this route and developed hip hop while you had this war on drugs, and it's like it's closely related because this caused a lot of them. It saved a lot of lives. That's why we call it that. Pulled them out. This was negative. Okay, didn't do anybody any good, and this was positive. It was such a pull because hip hop in this era made a lot of money for the individuals to survive to where they didn't need this. There was a purpose for this to be introduced into all of this. Okay, it's like we're gonna trade you. This was introduced to cease this because people were making money without any help of anybody on the outside. So this is what makes hip hop. It's like what they were saying is what makes this era of hip hop the richest to me. It's like they're telling what's going on, and it's like they're making money in the parks, selling CDs, or at this time it was cassettes. It's like they're hustling. It was hip hop was a hustle. This is why this came in, and this is speculation, and switched it, changed it up, and this is what saved a lot of them from this. Instead of doing this, they done this. And this became popular. So in order to get this, we're gonna call it this, the war on drugs. And it's like we know this is what they as this started coming out, and this is gonna make a whole lot more sense to you, and it was doing what it was doing, it was like, these are youngsters. These are youngsters reporting to me as an elder that I didn't really get into that. What's going on? How to overcoming it. And it's the dopest. And we used to call it, oh, that's dope. Hip hop is dope in a different vernacular. It'll put you in a state of euphoria. And it's like, it's legal. It's legal. You can't. To make it illegal, you can change it in Dusty, but you can't change hip hop. They tried to. And it's like, wait. This is you messing with me. You messing with us now. You know, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you think it is. So we digress. And okay, it is what it is now. But this is the richest part of hip hop. So when we're talking about hip hop, Scragglers up here it was a lot of good music. It's a lot of good MCs at this time. They came out. Your DJ is king here. So technically, when you start losing the DJ, when you didn't have the two turntables, it's not hip hop any longer. Technically, with the producing and the producers, they're still making the money. Had to have a bit of DJ, and it's like, say, this is gonna be the technical aspect. As it started getting technized, your producer went to I can't say easier form of DJing. It's like they learned the trade. It's big up to any DJ, you know, because that's to me the doctor, the surgical wizardry of what makes hip hop what it is. So anyway, and it's like it's that combination. But these youngsters took this, and it's like, here I am as an elder that didn't mess with this, that was caught up in this, attracted me to this, and it's like I'm learning lessons from youngsters. I give them a lot of respect to this day because they taught me who I was. They taught me what it was. And it's like I became, as well as other flex doctors, became hip hop. It's like we rap hip hop, and it's like we're not ashamed of it, and we don't really care what other people think about it. It's because you didn't go through this. You have no understanding of this. You're coming in here trying to bring this to us, and it's kind of like, you gotta get your history. You gotta get your history. We look at it as manna. Like, I'm learning from the children, the youngsters, younger than me, what this came through and we got out of it is MentFlex. And MentFlex is just incorporated with the youngsters, giving me the stories. Okay, we're gonna put it with the physical, which they had done with the B-boys and the B-girls. Physical was here. It's like it matched up, and it's like we went in and got that flexibility to be like the B-boys. It brought us to what MentFlex is, mental and physical. It's like it keeps going. Okay, we bypassed this crap right in here. It's like, I ain't mad at you for being in the game. I ain't mad at you. Don't get it twisted. It's a game now, and it's like it's no different than this. What they done was hip hop, and you have to pardon me, was they added some soda, baking soda. Oh, they not here. Added baking soda, and it's like this industry is whack. I'm tripping. This is the cocaine. This is the crack. Same thing that was going on in reality. It's like they were doing with something you can't see, you can hear it. Okay, it's like we made it visible also with the B-boys, but it's like same thing is going on with the cocaine. It's like they're breaking this, and it's like hip hop is dope. Okay, in the literary sense, it's like they in the industry they added that, they sprinkled it, the term. It kind of gets pretty funny to me. It ain't funny, but it's funny. The way I'm trying to, it's funny. I'm sure you've heard of this. Chop the screw. Crack, 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 crack. Screw. Add that baking soda. Chop it up. This is what industry brought to us. Okay. You've got to know what hip hop was to know what it ain't. You gotta know what hip hop is to know what it isn't. Industry is industry. Okay? As it was a lot of people that played the game in the industry and were able to produce, but it's like anybody that was hip hop ain't in the industry. And let me give you a reference for this, and I take that last statement back. Tupac